I've lived in both Armenia and Artsakh, and although I now consider myself a permanent resident of Artsakh, I make no distinction between the two republics. Both are our lands, our Armenian lands. People ask me, don't you regret having left Yerevan and living in Martuni? I tell them no. In fact, whenever my husband and I go to Yerevan, where we have a house, we start missing Martuni within a week. In 1992, when the Karabakh War started, it was mandatory for doctors in Armenia to serve tours of duty in Karabakh to provide care to civilians and freedom fighters. I was among those doctors, and so was my husband. At the time, he used to work at the Malatya Medical Center in Yerevan as an anesthesiologist and emergency room doctor. Initially, he was sent to Martuni for 10 days, but he ended up staying 2 months. By 1994, he was working in Martuni almost full-time. After the war ended, we decided to settle down and work here. In 1997, we joined our army as volunteer physicians. We started our service at the military hospital in Martuni. In 2007, after having completed our service, we transferred to Martuni Civilian Hospital, where we both have worked ever since. I think one must live in Karabakh to gain a deeper appreciation of peace, independence, and freedom. During the Karabakh War in the 1990s, people were more supportive of one another than in times of peace. There was an extraordinarily high level of mutual trust. I noticed that same spirit of community togetherness during the 4-day war in 2016. The 4-day war showed us that our people's will is indomitable, no matter where we happen to live. Whether in the diaspora, Armenia, or the CIS, all of our compatriots are ready to come to the aid of Artsakh. We don't get to choose our homeland. This is our homeland, and we're all duty-bound to fight for our land, each of us to the best of our abilities. During the First Karabakh War, numerous people became visually impaired because of eye injuries. Today, I think there should be a serious effort to further develop ophthalmological services in Artsakh. Currently, of all the regions of Artsakh, only Martuni and Stepanyan have resident ophthalmologists. Our patients receive top-notch eye care because we have state-of-the-art clinics both at our hospital in Martuni and medical centers in Stepanyan. The new building of Martuni Regional Hospital opened in 2014. We have a broad range of departments and specialists, as well as a full complement of equipment. Conditions at the new hospital are incomparably better than what we had in the old facility. Since the equipment at the old hospital was so old and obsolete, almost nothing has been brought over to the new hospital. The hospital has more than 20 beds. We have an excellent surgical department, complete with the latest machinery and instruments. The new building of Martuni Regional Hospital was constructed through the support of the highest on All-Armenian Fund. The fund has also provided us with up-to-date equipment. On behalf of my colleagues and myself, I would like to convey our deep gratitude to all those who have made the construction and furnishing of our marvelous hospital possible, enabling us to provide medical services of the highest quality.
Բարձր մակարդակով կարողանանք կատարել մեր ազգաբնակչության սպասարկումը։